Hello, sacred beings of dark and light. Welcome back to week 12 of Solstice Echoes. We're just about in the transition of seasons between winter and fall and between Pisces and Aries. It's a very emotional time, a lot of upheavals in the world, and astrologically this weekend has been extra intense with solar flares and other activities in the astrological realm. And so it seems appropriate that within the Wildwood Tarot, the two cards that are designated for this period are Three of Arrows, which is traditionally the Three of Swords, and the word on the card is jealousy. But for me, it just relates back to really feeling our emotions at this time. The card next to it, the Four of Arrows, which says rest on it. And this makes me think of resting after all of this emotional upheaval. So that speaks more to the week ahead rather than to right now and the week previous. And within this, I think it was last week or it might have been 2 weeks ago, I was participating in a meditation process. And what happens for me in meditation, I often go off script. So my soul has different ideas for me about where to go and what to see and what to do. So in this particular meditation, I was reminded of a blanket of energy that I experienced, I think 10 or 15 years ago. And in this experience, it was like I was being covered by a nice, warm, cozy blanket. But the information in this blanket was of a nurturing type, of caring in a way for my inner child in the ways that I didn't feel that I had received that as a child. And so it was filling in those blanks of being loved and nurtured in a way that I didn't feel that I had received. So I thought that might be a good topic to engage with today, and to find ways that we can blanket others with our love and nurturing and compassion. And that this might be a way of turning that emotional upheaval into something more positive or constructive. So to start with this meditation, I want to do a little bit of an outline, or provide some options in the way that you could take this particular meditation. In my meditation experience recently, I paired up with a person I perceive as my counterpart. And that might be one choice that you have. You might do this on your own, or you might do this in a group. So depending on who's around you and who you want to involve, those might be options. Also, in my meditation experience recently, the person I partnered with was an energetic contact rather than a physical contact. So these might be people that you choose to energetically connect with and do with, or you might want to do it in a physical space together. However, you probably want to, in some way, gain permission from those energetically as well as in the physical realm before engaging in the activity together. Other options for this meditation include your focal point. So the overall aspect of this is blanketing something with love, nurturing, compassion. And so that might be a person, it might be a group, it might be a country, it might be the world, might be the universe. So you want to choose a focal point for where you're going to blanket your love. So number one is who are you going to do this with, and what is your focus? And I'll be referring to a focal point within the meditation itself, and that's what I'm talking about. Person, place, location. Okay? So, and I'm going to have various sounds going. I have a rattle, a couple of bowls, and a drum. So, begin to settle into your body and taking a few deep breaths through your belly. And out. And then begin from the center of your heart, grounding down deep into the earth, as far into the earth and into the earth's core as you can. And going up the other way from your heart center, as far up into the universal heavens as you can. And we're returning to your heart and expanding this cord of grounding throughout your energy field. And now I want you to focus your attention on your belly, your lower belly, your sacral chakra, that place that I've been talking about as the place of self-love and nurturing within you. And see yourself around your own fire, tending to it, watching the beauty of its glow, making sure that it's not too high, not too low. Staying grounded, sending your love to your fire, sensing that love within you. And then begin raising that fire up to your heart center, the heart chakra. And then imagine the people that you are doing this with, if you are, that your hearts are coming together. Maybe if you're in a group and in a circle, they're coming to the middle of the circle. If you're imagining a partner, perhaps you're embracing each other at the heart center and allowing your hearts to merge, feeling the vibrations of both of your love for each other going back and forth, or going back and forth into a central point amongst you. Just experiencing the love between you, allowing it to intensify. And then imagine that this ball of fire between you, between all of you, is starting to grow into a woven blanket. And as it grows, it stretches out between all of you as you hang on to it. You're holding the edges of this blanket as it grows. And then imagine your focal point of where you want to take this blanket. The person, the place. And imagine that expansion of your blanket over the place, the person, the group that you intended for. Holding all of your vibrations together within that blanket of what you're sending, of what you're intending. Allow the blanket to grow as far and as wide as you need to, as you're all still holding on to it. Wrapping up the person, the place, the location, the group, the country, the town, the world, the universe. Once you've done that, just remain there with your energy and your intentions and those balls of fire that have created this woven energy blanket, this woven energy blanket of nurturing your own space where you can decide when to open your eyes, wiggle your toes, sense the world around you. Acknowledging those around you. Coming back present, right here, right now. And acknowledging the efforts that you've made to give just a little bit more love into this world. To create something different than what we've always had. To allow something new to evolve that is more loving, compassionate, and kind. So thank you for joining me today, for joining me on this journey of blanketing something with love in this world amongst all of the upheaval of all of the emotion. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon.